2 months ago, I donated one of my kidneys to save my dad's life. I thought that the surgery would have been the hardest part. I had no idea it would completely change the direction in my own life. My name is Cheeto559, and this is my story. Not because I started streaming, not because I started making YouTube videos. My life changed because I donated one of my kidneys to my dad. That decision didn't just save a life, it completely changed mine. This isn't just a story about gaming or social media. It's a story about family, faith, hope, and finding purpose when life takes an unexpected turn. If my story inspires even one person to become an organ donor, take better care of their health, or never give up during a difficult season in life, then making this video would have been worth it. I was born and raised in Fresno, California by two incredible parents. Growing up, I loved sports. I loved soccer even though I wasn't the best at it, and basketball was another sport I loved and played throughout high school. Shout out to Coach Tanner for being one of the most influential people in my life. Like many kids, I also love video games. Those moments with family and friends became some of my favorite memories. But more importantly than sports or gaming, my parents taught me something that shaped who I am today. They taught me to work hard, to take care of other people, and put God first, and to always be there for family. At the time, I had no idea how important those lessons would become. As I got older, life continued moving forward. I attended Fresno State where I earned a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. During college, I started coaching youth soccer, something that became a huge passion of mine. Helping youth grow on and off the field was incredibly rewarding. After graduating, I was fortunate enough to begin my career after being hired full-time by the same company that had taken a chance on me as an intern, even though I had no previous work experience. Around the same time, I met the woman who would later become my wife. Life couldn't have been much better. I had a career I loved, an amazing family, great friends, and I was excited for everything the future had in store. I truly believed life was just getting started. Then everything changed. A few years ago, my dad began dealing with some serious complications from diabetes. Eventually, his kidneys started failing. Watching someone you love slowly lose their health is something I hope no family ever has to experience. There were countless doctor appointments, hospital visits, dialysis treatments, and so many difficult days. Seeing my dad connected to dialysis was heartbreaking. I kept asking myself the same question: what can I do? I just wanted to help. I just didn't know how. Eventually, I learned I can be tested to see if I was a match. To me, there wasn't really a decision to make. My parents had spent their entire lives sacrificing for me. If I had the opportunity to give my dad another chance at life, how could I say no? So I began the testing process. There were months of appointments, blood work, scans, more waiting, more uncertainty, till finally, I got the phone call. I was a match. I'll never forget that moment. For the first time in months, I felt hope. April 30th, 2026. The day had finally arrived. I won't lie, I was scared, I was nervous, but I trusted God. I knew everything was in His hands. Before I knew it, I was being wheeled into the operating room. There were bright lights above me, doctors everywhere. Then, nothing. The next thing I remember was waking up after surgery. The first question I asked, is my dad okay? When they told me everything had gone well, I felt a peace I'll never forget. My dad had a second chance, and I did too. Recovery was much harder than I expected. Simple things became difficult. Walking, standing, even getting out of bed. There were days where all I could do was lie there. And if you've ever been stuck in bed for weeks, you know how difficult that can be mentally. To pass the time, I started watching Fortnite competitive on Twitch and YouTube. Streamers like XXClicks, XXFaxity, and many others. That's when something clicked. For years, I had always wanted to stream. I always wanted to create content. But I always kept telling myself, maybe someday. Recovery forced me to stop making excuses. I realized there might never be a perfect time. So I decided, when I recovered enough, I was finally going to do it. On May 3rd, 2026, I pressed the go live button for the very first time. I had no expectations. I wasn't chasing fame. I wasn't expecting millions of views. I simply wanted something positive to focus on while I was recovering. What happened next completely surprised me. People started showing up. They came back. We laughed together, played games together, built friendships. Slowly, a community started forming. And that community changed my life. Since then, my content has reached over 2 million views across social media. But if I'm being honest, the views aren't what matter most. The numbers will always come and go. What matters are the people, the viewers who stop by every stream, the people who leave encouraging comments, the families who reached out after hearing our story, the friendships we built. That's what means the most to me. One of the things I'm most proud of is building my new org, C559, a community where people from different backgrounds, different cultures, different games can come together. Gaming has always been about bringing people together, and that's what exactly I hope C559 continues to do. Not just becoming a gaming community, but a family. I even started coaching my soccer team again under the C559 name. Seeing C559 grow both online and on the soccer field has been incredibly rewarding. Before I end this video, there are a few people I need to thank. First, God. Thank you for guiding me through every challenge. To the credible doctors, nurses, and staff at UCSF, thank you for giving my dad a second chance at life. To my wife, thank you for standing beside me every single day through recovery. To my mom, thank you for being the strongest person in our family. To my dad, thank you for everything you've sacrificed for me throughout my life. Being able to help you was the greatest honor I'll ever have. And finally, thank you to every single person who's watched a video, stopped by a stream, left a comment, or simply believed in me. You have no idea how much that support has meant. If you made it this far, thank you for listening to my story. If you're watching this, I ask you 3 things. Tell your family you love them. Take care of your health. Don't wait until it's too late. Consider registering as an organ donor. One decision can save someone's life. Mine's changed 2 lives, my dad's and my own. I'm Cheeto559. God bless, and thank you for watching.
Off stream, brother. Cheeto. That's that boy, man. Big Cheeto, bro. You're a legend. You're a warrior, my brother. We love you, bro. God, you're him. You're him, bro. Thank you for the 5 gifted, brother. That's that him. No, that's him, Chad, on God. I recognize the name, the numbers, all that. I think Stack made a DM a thing with us, bro. I'm gonna reach out to you as soon as I can, okay, bro? I just want to hear more about your story and stuff, bro. It's definitely definitely want to listen to that, bro. All the appointments and like she told yeah. Then she told my mom and they started talking. My mom called me. I think she said every curse word in the book in our language. And then yeah. Like, but yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's you're a soldier, Cheeto. I'm not sure if you're watching. I mean, but regardless, that message was inspiring, bro. And you might dead ass change my life. Like reading that and how inspiring that is to give your dad a kidney, regardless of what happened, to like help him secure that. Like it makes me just realize that I need to lock in for real, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't think we realize that though, bro. In life, we're too busy chasing the paper, the lifestyle, all the bullshit, and we don't understand like health. It really is wealth, bro. You feel good, you look good, you eat good, you healthy. Like,
Clips have sorted out. I donated a kidney to my father, and I'm on my bed rest for 6 weeks. I'm 28 and not 13 anymore. So far, these 6 weeks, I've been trying to live up my teenage dream until I get back to work in 6 weeks. You and all the Fortnite communities are amazing. Hey, that's actually really nice. I don't know why it didn't play out loud. Hey, number one, absolute legend donating your dad, dude. Good for you, Cheetos.
Please follow me at Cheeto559 on any of my social media platforms if you would like to support me in my journey.